We had this truck for over a year now and we love it, but there is one thing that has been pretty annoying, and it is that seatbelt charm. Now we know it's there for good reason and it is a great reminder, but when we're off-roading and we're trying to film, we're hopping in and out of the truck, it has been driving us nuts.
Now you could try and beg the dealership to turn it off for you, or get one of those little seatbelt cancelers. You can find them on eBay or something like that, plug it in. But honestly, we got a different product. We're going to show you what it is. So let's get to it.
Yes, we can. MUCAR sent us this 892BT scanner, and we're going to try and use it to turn off the seatbelt chimes, but it does a bunch of other stuff. It's a full diagnostic tool. We're going to unbox it. Let's see what's inside.
This thing is pretty nice because it has a travel box. You know how many tools that just rolls around in your tool chest? Not this guy. What we got here is the scanner. This is a 8-inch, basically a tablet, but look at this. The OBD reader is magnetic. Okay, I'm not losing this in the toolbox. That is pretty clever. We'll come back to this. In this box, we have this little pad that was keeping the screen from being scratched. We have some network cable. We have multitudes of plugs. We're in the US, so this is what we're going to use. Perfect. And we got some cables for charging and extension cable, also with the network. There are many OBD scanners out there, some in this kind of tablet form, some that you just plug in and use on your phone. And our previous car, my Yaris, I had the plug-in Bluetooth for your phone style, but this is really nice because you could actually still use your phone while using the scanner. And like I was just saying, it's essentially an 8-inch tablet all in one with the scanner. The magnetic thing is really nice because it's not going anywhere. You're not going to lose it. Now the stand isn't just a stand. We're going to show you when you put it on the steering wheel, it's going to be right in front of your face.
First thing that we did before we took everything out of the box was to make sure that we updated all the software, the maintenance, and everything related to Toyota.
We're in the truck now and we're going to use the stand, which really locks in to the steering wheel. And it's going to be a really good spot for it to be when you're working on your vehicle, just trying to, touch the screen and all that kind of things. So you don't have to have it in your lap and looking around, and you still have your hands free.
One of the things I kind of like about this, which it's a little bit silly, but it's cool that you can change the wallpaper on the display screen. So you'll see that we have some Yes We Chan logos on there to add that little personal touch.
To make this thing work, you got to plug this guy in. It may be in multiple places in your vehicle, but ours is right underneath here. Let's go through these tabs here. We have auto search. It should find your vehicle, and if it doesn't, you got the manual way of doing it. In here, you have all the different brands. You have American, European, and your Asian vehicles. The next thing is the OBD, traditional way of finding any faults. Next thing is if you have scanned your entire vehicle, you'll have a history report in these two sections here. Feedback, if anything you find. And kind of fun thing is Dollar Fix community is like a forum for you to, ask some questions if you're having any issues and you just want to ask some people who are more knowledgeable. And because this thing is Wi-Fi enabled, we can use the really cool AI feature that this thing has. So say for instance, you want to ask the AI avatar a question, like right here we have, I'm asking it, what's the file code for P0171? Now I know what that is because I ran into that many times.
With the Yaris?
With the Yaris, yes, that is a System to Lean Bank 1. And I saw that so many times, but just for the sake of this, I asked it, hey, what is this? And with this Wi-Fi enabled, it will pop up some solutions. It is loading. And right here, yes, system tune lean, B1 for bank 1. And symptoms, yeah, check engine light's gonna light up. This thing is not just an OBD reader or scanner. This thing can do two-way communication. And with that, in this maintenance section, there's all these things that this thing could talk to your vehicle. Now, not everything will work. It kind of depends on your brand and model of your vehicle. But to find out what exactly this thing can do, we're just going to go in the diagnose section, go to auto search, let it do its thing. And it's probably going to take a little bit of a second, but not too bad. Okay, it's found it. Okay, so we're loading our vehicle data. Here's a whole list of the things that this scanner has found that you can talk to, but the service function is what the maintenance tab that we saw, all the whole list, but not everything is something it can talk with. But here's the list that it's compiling. All right, here's the entire list of things that we could use this for to talk to the computer of our truck. Things like the oil maintenance reset. That's something, yes, you could do on your truck, but you could just do it all on your tablet here. TPMS reset. One thing to note is it's kind of nice that you could do ABS bleeding. So that's something that normally you would have to have someone in the vehicle press on the brakes to bleed out the air from your line, but you can actually actuate that from the tablet wherever you are. You could be sitting in here, you could be outside. This is all too real. We've been recording so long that our 12-volt battery, starter battery died, but the hybrid battery is somehow feeding power to it, but now we have a check engine light. So we're really using this to see what that is talking about, because it's saying for us to go to the dealer. Okay. It's all too real now. Interesting.
We just did a little bit of driving, turned the truck on and off a few times, and thankfully, all the lights on our dash are off.
All the drive cycles and the miles really helped. No check engine light, no crazy message saying take it to the dealership, something's wrong. But now we're just gonna double check with the MUCAR. So we're gonna do a smart scan just to make sure there's no issues left. Just gonna do a check over all the modules and everything in the, there it is. So we got the thing that lit up saying low voltage, which makes sense because our battery was completely dead. Probably the truck is just freaking out a little bit there. And let's see, I think it's about done. Oh, 2. Okay, so it's like the same code. Brake system control module A, system voltage low. That's a mouthful. So let's see what the AI says about this. So now that the AI has found out what's happening, it's defining as voltage of the braking system. Voltage is low. And on the guidance side, I think we'll find some more information. It's a cute little car. All right, it's kind of telling you what to inspect, check the battery, check the wiring harness, see if anything is loose. And on the maintenance guide, possible causes, it could be the charging system, the battery. In our case, we know it's a battery because we let it drain all the way. Or if it's something more severe, like an actual ECU problem, and it kind of tells you where to look for these items. So that's kind of neat. Little diagram of our truck. And let's get back out there. And comparing it to what a Google search is, because we're still connected to the internet, it'll just do a simple Google search with that code, and you can click on any of these videos. So it's the same thing, but Honestly, the little AI is kind of quick, just like get you some information right away. We found that the Smart Scan is the quickest and most user-friendly, most DIY-friendly way to find out if there's any problems with your vehicle. And even after the code's cleared on the dash, MUCAR found it through the Smart Scan. So that's pretty easy. We know it's good to go. Our battery voltage looks good. We're just gonna clear it from the MUCAR. So in the future, we're not just seeing this kind of code, even though we know it's all good. So clear DTCs. And 2 green check marks later, 0 DTCs. We're done.
This is that lovely seatbelt chime. You literally drive a few, like 100 feet, and it starts dinging. And when you're filming, especially, this is very obnoxious. So we're gonna turn that off. We're gonna get into my favorite thing that this scanner can do. We're gonna head over here to the Customize Settings tab, hit OK. It's gonna load, do its thing. We're gonna come down to the warning section here, and we're gonna get those seatbelt, I almost said alarms, but those seatbelt chimes off. Still loading. Okay. So we're gonna obviously keep all the seatbelts on for the rear. This would just be for the driver and the passenger, and we probably won't keep it off. It'll just be for when we're off-roading. So we're gonna go to the driver seatbelt function here with the warning buzzer function. We're gonna click it, hit set. We're gonna click off. All right, sweet. And now we're going to go back and do the same thing to the passenger. Click it, hit set. Click it off. Should we check it out, Johnny?
Let's do it.
Well, let's just put my seatbelt on. We're not saying don't wear seatbelts, but
This is only for off-road situations where it's not like you might be tossed out of the vehicle, but just like, hey, sometimes you're just trying to film. You just want to hop in and out. You don't want to deal with that chime.
so it was right about here where it started dinging before. So it's off. All right, we're gonna check out some more of these customized settings, see what this has to offer. This is the power window option that we were talking about. If you go down to this third option here, the power window down with transmit function. This is cool. If you hit your unlock button on your key fob for 2.5 seconds, it will lower all your windows, including your sunroof if you have one. So I guess on a hot day, you want to air out the car before you get in there, or for whatever reason you want your windows to be cracked, you can set that up so that your key fob can control all of that, which is pretty cool.
So I just hold it for 2.5 seconds and windows should go down. Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
Let me see if we'll go down some more. Oh my gosh. All right, that's so cool. I'm sure there's a function to use the lock button to roll them back up, maybe? Or is that the safety problem with keeping your arms and legs inside the ride at all times? Some more things to look at.
One thing that we really like about the MUCAR scanner is that it was able to do that two-way communication with the truck. So we got to do things like turn off that seatbelt chime and also use our key fob to be able to control the windows to go down. So that was kind of cool. It's just the little things that are fun.
We were having so much fun looking at those menus of what we can do with the truck that we drained the truck battery, the starter battery, but somehow the hybrid battery is recharging it. So we're not stranded, but you might have too much fun. So don't do what we did. I really like that it's magnetic, that thing is not going anywhere, and that stand, right?
Yeah, the stand is great. I do like that it's not a separate app. It's just all right here on one device. And then also it is really nice that it has free lifetime updates.
It's really nice because any future vehicles that you may be purchasing, it'll be covered. And even going back, some older vehicles, you should be covered with updates. But going into the negatives, I'm kind of feeling that the UI needs a little bit more work so that it's a little bit more intuitive. I'm feeling that I'm seeing the same thing in multiple ways of getting there, and it's a little confusing sometimes.
Yeah, and also it was a little bit time consuming and annoying that every time you go to do like a different action, you have to retell the device what vehicle you're working on. When I feel like if this is plugged in the whole time, I wish it had like a memory to know what vehicle you're still working on.
Yeah, so it's not like it's rescanning. When we were clicking between diagnosing and trying to do special functions, doing customizing, it's like, okay, we got to go back and forth a few times.
Yeah.
But other than that, I do like it's all in one unit, like you said.
Yeah, we'll be putting this to more use for sure in the future, and we're grateful that we got to review it.
Yeah, let us know some of the things that you might do if you had a device like this. Have you turned off your seatbelt chime? Or what are functions you think we could do with this device?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. And please like and subscribe. We're really trying to get to 10K subs by the end of 2026.
And with your guys' help, we'll definitely make it. Yes, we can.